Man, seeing all this stuff just unfolding is crazy. How you got these spineless governors from California, like Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass. I don't give a damn what her name is. At the same time, they paying these agitators to destroy cities after cities. We've seen this happen before. It's like deja vu. Well, you got certain people protest, out of anger and frustration. We get all of that. But at the same time, when you start destroying and causing mayhem and chaos and burning down the city, that's a whole different story. That's an act of violence. That ain't no damn protesting. You making the people that protest look bad. But at the same time, I'm not about to put the people who's protesting and putting these act of violence people in the same catalog, because there is a fine line into that. In America, we got our First Amendment. We all respect everyone's First Amendment, but at the same time, you destroying our cities and trying to cause injuries towards our law enforcement. That's a different prospect. So why the hell y'all trying to just do these obligations and y'all ain't achieving anything? But at the same time, we declaring war against you, active violent people that want to burn our city down to the ground. But at the same time, y'all will face the consequences and repercussion at the end of the day. You think you're going to get away with it. You're not getting away with it. Like our highest government just said. Anything you post on social media, we will find you in the ways that you're never going to assume. So I imply the Godfather, President Donald John Trump, deploying troops before a matter of time in that city just been overwhelmed and burned to the damn century of hell. And Newsom, you got the audacity to say you want to file a lawsuit. Huh. That's fancy words, but you're a loser. You can't even keep your own goddamn city. Dude, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You just talking out of your ass. That's what you're doing. And you completely stupid. Anyone know, dealing with government, you're the worstest one out of them all. Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't got nothing on you, boy. And he was outside. He was from Austria. And you been in governor for 8 years and you ain't did nothing, just cause wreaking havoc on us Californians. Tax out of the roof. For what? For you to be so-called president, you not a president material. In 2028, you still gonna be a loser. Well, I got a lot of words to demote you. Boy, if you only learned this is your last term for being governor. So you just doing everything out of the woodwork for just trying to cause all this madness. You want to play the blame game. I know the politic world. I understand it spiritually, financially, the whole etc. I'm not just talking out of my ass. But let me tell you something. We're going to support Trump to the 100%. You can't go against us, and your so-called loser colleagues can't go against us. Y'all mad. Y'all always going to be mad. That's crazy how y'all just want to point fingers when we doing our job. Y'all can't do the job, so we got to step in. You don't give a damn about nobody. It's probably about your own hair, your own toupee-ass hair. Going to the barbershop trying to look good and trying to talk good, but at the end of the day, you a loser. Like, how the hell you gonna try to interfere with federal businesses? You can't interfere with the federal job. Let them do their job. If they got to remove this delinquent, this degenerate asshole that caused physical harm, he needs to go. He needs to get out of our country. Yeah, I'm all with it. All these illegals don't even need to be here. Go back to their own country. Let them build their own foundation. And the ones that says we stole this country, do your history search again. We bought this country fair and square when y'all asses ain't had no money, ain't got nothing to support yourselves. Y'all rather sell this whole entire continent for a little bit of nothing. And guess what? We bought y'all asses out and we ain't selling it. We got the deeds and the facts. But what y'all doing? Y'all just completely clueless. It's like, if I'm knowing I'm in America, I represent America, but y'all gonna try to burn our flags and doing all this stuff towards our law enforcement and our federal agency, I have no sympathy for you bastards. That's like us in America. We going to your country, we flying our flags around your district. How would you like that? How would you like it we burn your flag? Well, we smarter than that. We ain't gonna scoop down into that dominion or whatever the hell it is. We ain't gonna scoop down to that level. We always gonna outsmart you bastards from a long shot. There's numerous people I've talked to, especially the ones in the third world. They said, if this happened in their land, you would have got shot. Throwing rocks at a military officer, throwing rocks at a official officer, you would be shot dead. In America, we got a different strategy. I don't know if it's because these liberal ass governors, but a man throwing a rock at you is equivalent assault to a deadly weapon. Assault with a deadly weapon. And they don't know that. Just imagine somebody just throw a concrete center block, whatever them damn rocks is, that shit split your skull. It's a wrap. You might be unconscious, or you might never wake up. They don't understand this. That's why it's an act of violence towards the law enforcement. I don't know why these assholes want to go against Trump so badly. Y'all got hatred. They call us the racism? No. Let's flip the picture around. What about you stupid motherfuckers? Because it ain't your way. Y'all want to act a damn fool. Y'all want to burn places up. Y'all want to burn small businesses. That's why those small businesses in this industry can't last, because of you sons of bitches. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care about the immigrant people. Y'all don't care about nothing. Y'all just want to see things y'all hatred way. Setting dumpsters on fire. Throwing skateboards at law enforcement windows. Like, where in the hell they do that at? Like I said before, you ain't getting away with anything. We need to start deploying more boots on the ground and start getting these bastards. Find out what they doing on social media, because social media is so advanced. We can find you like in any given second. Just look at the guy. FBI put him on most wanted. He was assaulting federal officers. $50,000 reward. Somebody gonna give his ass up, or we gonna find him one way or another. None of these bastards ain't here to help America. Y'all here to burn down our foundation. Y'all don't like our history. Y'all don't like our people. And that's gonna come with the biggest cost of your lifetime. And all these organizations, quote unquote, getting paid, y'all is responsible for this madness. sending people in states after states, cities after cities, just to cause havoc. Well, we're going to encounter that with a tenfold. Sons of bitches don't make no sense about doing that shit. You ain't getting your message across. You ain't getting nothing across. Only thing across you going to do is facing federal time. There's no way in hell people got to go out that way and just to do wherever the hell they've been doing for these past 5 days, especially in Southern California. Turning our city into a madness. And Karen Bass, he wasn't doing nothing. You applaud these people. Oh, we're going to hold them accountable. Since when? And Maxine Waters, your old ass, excuse my French, I respect all the elderly, but you gonna come down into the downtown district in Los Angeles and saying this is a sanctuary city and trying to insult our National Guards, saying why they have guns? Let me tell you something, woman. Take your ass overseas and say that to an ambassador and see how long your ass will last. Exactly. You wouldn't last. Your ass will catch a stroke or something. You need to say that. You need to sit your old ass at home, or better yet, sit in a convalescent home and relax. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Every time it happens, every time we come in there and start cleaning up houses, and these bastards going to flip a script or flip a lid just because we doing our jobs, something that they can't do. That's why they so incompetent. Points level. I don't give a damn how the way they dress it up. They ain't doing their job. We stepping in. We're going to do the job what is right. And I applaud Tom Homan for doing his job and keeping our federal agents at their best, on top of their game. Keep raiding, keep doing what y'all got to do to get these bastards out of here. Our secret squad is getting arresting 3,000 immigrants a day. That's something I could live off with. Hell, if you could double up the number to up to 6,000, up to 10,000 a day, then we really improving. Tom Homan has never been a racist. He's a patriot man. He's a great father, a great leader, because he's been under Donald John Trump. He's a great leader as all time in our American. Yes. And the rest of our administrations is on top of their game. I know it's a political thing. I love it. But the ones on the Democrats, they ain't doing a jack shit. That's why they jackasses. Look at CNN, making false story news. That's why they the biggest fake news ever. Same way with Gavin Newsom. Oh, come arrest me. Boy, sit your ass down. You just trying to look for all that fame and attention. But let me tell you something, boy. You ain't about to interfere our federal government jobs. You ain't about to interfere once we arrest every illegal alien. You ain't interfering with that. Law enforcement is a different perspective because they're here to serve the public. They got different occupations here. So I understand that. But at the same time, you trying to threaten or risk our federal agents, local law enforcement got every reason to assist that matter. I deal with a lot of things in this lifetime. Deal with people who's mentally ill. I assist any officer that needs help to put one person in custody. I would here for it. So at the end of the day, we just doing our jobs, doing what is right. And it feels damn good when you do it. Making this video.